Hello and welcome to another exciting edition of Weekend Spectrum, a program that captures news-breaking events in and outside the Gambia. I am Berry Jabang. In the program tonight, we take a look at the Office of the Ombudsman, a non-political and independent body created by a parliamentary act to investigate malpractice on the country's women, most of whom spend the better part of their time on fuel wood collection. And from a family of fishermen to one of the continent's most iconic musicians, we take a closer look at Baba Mal. His music is already depleted natural resources, particularly the forest, is one area that remains a cause of concern for the Gambia government and partners in the business of environmental protection. Another development that has come to join the numerous programs in this direction is Solar Gambia project. The renewable energy outfit, which is situated in Kanifing South, believe with the power of the sun, coupled with the sort of solar power devices they have, the country's forest can be spared a lot besides reducing the heavy domestic burden women carry, particularly those in rural Gambia. Our farmer Fofana recently visited the project site and reports the initiative has an array of benefits.
Cook with the power of the sun, save money and firewood. That's the slogan on which the establishment of this renewable energy outfit is anchored. The goals of this initiative, which is now being managed by this group of Gambians, include the reduction of pressure on the country's already depleting forest resources, whilst at the same time help reduce the heavy domestic burden endured by Gambian women in collecting fuel wood. This, according to the staff on the ground here, would accord women the opportunity to effectively shoulder other domestic responsibilities. In a world threatened by global warming, the introduction of these cooking devices devoid of smoke is also seen as both timely and crucial by virtue of their potential to lower carbon dioxide emissions into the atmosphere.
If you can reduce the use of your firewood and the charcoal, I think it can really help you and your health and the environment as a total. So it's for each person here in the Gambia, it's a benefit for them. Yes.
What are your plans for the country?
Well, we really try to spread out these cookers so people have more money in their pocket, which they can use for healthier food. Yes.
The forest, how can it protect the forest?
Well, it's very simple. You don't need firewood, you don't have to cut down trees, so you can save the forest like this.
The aim of this project is like fighting against deforestation and global warming and keep the nature.
In its Kanifing South complex, solar cookers of various types and sizes are here on display. The Gambia's fruit industry also stands to gain a lot in terms of reducing damage that is usually experienced at times when the mango seasons or other fruit trees are at their peak. With the power of the sun, this solar dryer can enable fruits to stay for months without perishing.
This you can able to fry, cook with all kind of cooking, benachin, all kind of cooking, you can do it here. But you know, with this one, you know, like we cannot fry fish here, you cannot do nothing with the solar cooker. But with this one, you can able to fry because you see, we are frying some omelets here, some chips and so. It depends on the sun, you know, like now it's very hot, you can just fry it normal like a gas, you know.
Households, especially those with nuclear families, also stand to gain a lot from these solar cookers as they have immense value for the baking of cakes, pizzas, among others.
And I can able to dry fruits and vegetables all with the power of the sun.
Although some part of these items are brought in from overseas, some of the wooden frames are made here in the Tiloo workshop. Lisa Sidibe, bakery manager, described her work here as interesting and hygienic. She took up this job after years of studying food hygiene and control with the Association of Small-Scale Enterprises in Tourism. Working with solar-powered cookers is good, hygienic and fast, she said. These devices Lisa maintained can easily be taken care of. With a sponge, they can be cleaned, she said. Solar Project Gambia is also working closely with Gambian schools by organizing solar days. This serves as an avenue for cooking demonstrations. 3 schools are reported to have been supplied through sponsorship 2 solar cookers each. This development is geared towards enabling schools to make their own solar cooked foods, which in turn can serve as a source of income for them. Solar Project Gambia, based in Kanifing, GRTS land, has also been awarded the prize for responsible tourism on the Ecotourism Boka Trade Fair held in Dhaka in October 2007. It was also represented at the International Solar Food Conference in India in January 2009. For now, the group is envisioning an expansion in its works, trying to spread its tentacles to schools and communities in rural Gambia. Farmer Fofana, GRTS.